Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm Paradoxic, and welcome back to Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. This time carrying on with Slingshot, episode number 3 we're on this time. Last time we had Elena signing the Accords. She met up with Mace in his office, and he delivered all the necessary info and messages onto her, and even kind of responded to her kind of mission request with the info that she would need, and also the consequences if she ever actually went against the Accords, so we had all that fun stuff. But yeah, it was pretty much just her signing the Accords and then having to go to FitzSimmons for her medical stuff and just signing it on a tablet and giving all the necessary kind of retinals and fingerprints and other prints and everything. So yeah, it was a fun little minisode with Mace and the Accords and everything else. And then she stole his badge in the end, so I think we'll probably see exactly where she goes and what she does with that. But yeah, on to episode 3. That's not really a whole lot I took down in that particular episode, so hopefully episode 3 is, I don't know, maybe a bit, I mean, it's been informative so far, and it's been kind of, fruitful, so hopefully the rest of the episodes remain the same too. So yeah, on to episode 3, let's go. Oh, the lab, we do get FitzSimmons. Tell me we get my babies. No FitzSimmons? Okay, never mind. She has the necessary badge, yeah. Jeffrey Mace. Oh, she's gonna try and track him, the officer dude, yeah. Facial recognition search.
Perfectly normal, Gemma. Statistically speaking,
my babies! My babies! Oh, they're so beautiful.
Bridget would be the perfect...
Bridget. It's a television and would consume over half our bedroom. I mean, what if it fell over? We'd be dead.
Yeah, but it's 80 inches, 4K OLED HDR. That's just
a 4K TV. Oh, damn.
There you are. As it turns out, sharing a room on base requires a bit of negotiation.
Oh, I see.
But enough about us. It's your registration day.
Oh, yes, I'm going to need your old watch. Upgrading all S.H.I.E.L.D. tech. Post-Accords.
Lucky me. Do your thing.
So we just need to take your pulse and we should be good to go.
Great, now checking the computer screen, thanks.
You're a regular hummingbird, aren't you?
Oh boy.
Yeah, which is why your new watch is such a unique challenge. And human vitals require individual calibration. So my new model can account for your velocity down to the picosecond.
Oh, if you weren't halfway there, god damn it.
Oh, really? Were we all born in barns?
Oh, sugar. Oh, boy.
Be careful, would you?
Yeah, she does not want anyone seeing that screen. She does not want anyone seeing that screen.
A tidy lab is a happy lab.
A tidy lab is a happy lab.
So,
tidy lab, happy lab.
Have you guys thought about moving in together? Outside the base? An apartment?
Oh, she gives them the idea. Oh, damn.
Perhaps a breakfast nook.
Oh.
Could live without one.
She gives them the idea. Elena is the reason they move in together. Oh, Fitz is not. Oh no. Okay.
Thanks for that.
Hey.
Obsessed now. Obsessed.
Hey, come on now, Fitz. You're destined for this. You're destined for this.
GPS record, time stamped and accurate to within a few feet.
But I didn't get you anything.
Right. Now, if you take that off, we will know and we will send a rescue team. So just don't do that.
And she got the target of Baltimore, Maryland. That's where Isaiah is. That's where Isaiah Bradley is. Baltimore, Maryland. Something tells me we're not going to meet him in this though, but that is a cool Easter egg. That is a super duper Easter egg. And we get Mac.
Take off and you're just gonna let me leave without saying
we get FitzSimmons and Mac in
Are
this.
you going after they say?
Together.
Where are you headed?
Well, intel says she's on the East Coast. We got every USGS satellite and geological monitoring station on it. So, if she uses her powers, we'll know.
Does she get to be a S.H.I.E.L.D. pet too? Bagged and tagged like a stray dog.
It's only metadata. I mean, unless something happens, it'll just gather dust on the server. I actually think it's pretty cool.
Yes, I know, Mac. You love roles. You're probably a choir boy, too.
They needed somebody to sing bass. Look, I just want to let you know that I'm going to be your case officer.
Why would you want to do that?
They give me a stipend. Okay. Look, I thought you'd be excited. It means I get to see you more often.
Oh.
And, I don't know, maybe I could take you out to dinner sometime.
Oh.
How's that sound?
Oh, yeah, that's what she mentioned in the last episode, yeah.
Within reason.
Okay.
Give it one more episode, you'll move it a few inches to the left. Is that the Zephyr? That must be the Zephyr. Yeah, it's newer. That must be the Zephyr. Yeah. Bigger and newer.
Turns out the director's credentials are missing.
Oh. Okay.
And I have a theory where they are.
Oh boy, that's a no-no, isn't it? That's a bit of a boo-boo. But we got May towards the end. Hopefully, next episode has a bit more May. You can never have too much May. You can always have more May. More May is meticulous May. More May is meticulous May. Okay, now I'm done with alliterating. Yeah, fun FitzSimmons stuff, and yeah, Elena gives FitzSimmons the idea to move in together. She gives them the idea to move in. That is, I mean, hey, again, she needed the distraction. It was literally just spontaneous conversation making, not really her actually being intrigued with them, which kind of hurts, I'm not gonna lie, but still, she needed the distraction while the computer scanned for the face and everything, so, seeing FitzSimmons, I think to begin with, that they were arguing about fitting, I think it was about their shield bedroom too, inside the actual bunker, so fitting like a 4K 80-inch OLED TV, you know, technology, everyone loves technology, everyone would love I think most people would love a 4K high definition, high quality TV. Fitz is definitely one of those people, clearly, but then Simmons being Simmons, she's obviously worried about the size and weight of the thing, and, you know, being killed by a falling TV is not one of the best ways to go. So just classic FitzSimmons quality stuff, classic stuff. But Fitz wasn't too happy. Fitz was not. I mean, again, not that he was against the idea. I think it's like not so much that he was against the idea of them moving in together, but then he was like, you know, his specific words were, "Oh, great, yeah, thanks. Now she's gonna be obsessed with finding a place." And then Simmons did mention, "Oh, maybe like a breakfast knock-in or something like wouldn't be like a terrible idea." So now we know who is the mastermind behind that amazing episode and that amazing kind of sequence of events. So Elena gives them the idea to move in together. So yeah, I'm loving this website. I'm loving this miniseries so far. I'm loving it. But then as we know, she eventually does kind of look up a place, but then gets caught up in a whirlwind of events with Daisy. And I don't know if they ever went forward with like a selection or a choice. I don't know if they actually have picked a place to move into together, or if that's still kind of in the air. But hopefully, in the main series, we will actually get them, you know, like maybe like an episode with them moving furniture, or, you know, doing, I don't know if they can decorate an apartment. I think maybe, I don't know. I mean, you can decorate houses definitely, but I don't know if you can actually decorate an apartment. But either way, it's, you know, it's because I mean, she did even specify like, oh, maybe like an apartment, something small to start off with, and then years down the line you can move into something bigger if that's, you know, in the plan. But yeah, Elena is the kind of unintentional mastermind behind FitzSimmons moving forward in the stage of their relationship. So yeah, I mean, no doubt she does kind of, you know, she does support them, she does ship them and everything, but regardless, it was again more so just a distraction to keep them away from the computer while she scanned and everything. So that was fun. Yeah, even in a mini episode, FitzSimmons are as lovable and as just as baby as ever. They're just babies in anything they're in. Babies with guns, babies with science and tech stuff. Babies, just babies, no matter what they're doing. So you know what? That's probably not the best way to put it. But either way, they're adorable. 5 minutes, a 5-minute minisode, and again, great episode. But yeah, we had them. We had the computer actually scanner. The computer did actually locate the guy. It did, and he's in Baltimore, Maryland. So, after having watched The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I know, that is actually where Isaiah Bradley resides. So, I don't know if that was like an intentional Easter egg or if it was just like, because I think it's a fairly common. I assume it is a real place in the world too. I know Maryland is a real place, but I assume Baltimore, Maryland is also a very, very real place in the United States of America. Baltimore City in Maryland. Yep, that's real. That's definitely as realistic as anything in this world. But yes, just a very swift Google search. But yes, given how far back this was, and especially this season of the show, how back it was, and like they had just done Civil War, so they weren't really anywhere close. Maybe deep in his head, Kevin Feige was planning Falcon and Winter Soldier, eventually build up to that, as he does with almost everything he does. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know if that's like an Easter egg to actually look into. Maybe he's like, unless comic readers knew from the comics, this is where Isaiah Bradley lives, so this guy's actually in Baltimore, and he's actually in that kind of area too. So yeah, again, little to no chance we're going to be, less than no chance we're going to be seeing Isaiah Bradley in this, but still, like, that location alone to me, after having watched the show, is like quite the Easter egg, so that's cool. So now she knows where he is, and she can maybe go. She can't go because she signed the Accords, and she's just done her medical scan thing, and she's even gotten her new watch as well. Fitz actually fitted her up with like a new Shield watch that was attuned to her specific frequency, because apparently each Inhuman has their own kind of unique frequency, so they need to actually do the watches accordingly and everything. So she's got a new watch and a new everything, and she's been prepped by them, so now she's officially like a Shield agent and an Accords kind of registrar, so registered kind of Inhuman, so that's fun. And then we had some Mac stuff. We had some cute Mac stuff in the end too, like him. She even referenced in the last episode, like he kind of he sweet talks her into dinner and then disappears without without much communication for weeks on end, and then he comes back in and starts being all sweet talky again. So now we know in this episode, like a few months and months back, he did actually kind of offer to take her to dinner and everything, and then they had like a sweet little moment there and everything. So that was cool. And he even said he was a case officer, so I wonder if that is similar to being like an SO, like how Ward was Sky's SO, and how like Garrett was Ward's SO, like it is similar to being an SO, or if maybe this is the new version, like this being like a new Shield system. Maybe if case officer like CO is the new SO, so maybe like he still kind of supervises her, or like kind of watches over her and monitors her, and makes sure, like, maybe not too invasive, but making sure she's okay, and making sure she's actually sticking to the plan and sticking to missions and doing what needs to be done. So he assigned himself up for that role, or he volunteered for it anyway, so that's fun. So it gives him a bit more of an opportunity to watch over her, as we've seen in the main season too, so that's cool. And then at the very end, we saw May actually finding her outside and being like, oh, yeah, the director's badge has gone missing, and there's only one person fast enough to swipe it off of him and, get it away from him. So she knows it was Elena, so she's in quite a bit of a boo-boo herself, so that will be not so fun to deal with. But yeah, that is it. That is pretty much all I've got from this one. So yeah, that's episode 3, so I will see you guys in episode 4.